Welcome to another NEBA Spotlight. Today, I'm very happy to present my friend Lynn. Lynn, tell us about you. Tell us about your business.
Good morning, everyone. Lynn Feingold, Virtual Assistant, Boston. I've been in business now for about 3 years, and I have a big background in corporate America. So let me tell you a little bit about myself personally. These are all true. Singer, creative, English major, mother, divorcee, cancer survivor, nonprofit president, public servant, executive assistant, corporate escapee, happy entrepreneur. And that's the biggest and coolest thing that I can say about my life and my beautiful daughter, Hannah, of course. So we're going to talk about what is a virtual assistant, but I'm going to turn that question on its head. I get this question a lot. Well, what is it that you do, or how do you work? Let's talk about what a VA is not. Not an automatic robot that's going to be available 24/7 to as your personal call-in and support system, but available nonetheless during working hours. Why would you hire a virtual assistant? Well, you can offload some of your work to an expert who will just get it done. You can grow momentum in your business by moving some of the things that you really don't want to do off to someone else who will just handle it for you. It will help you to break mental log jams that you have in your business. You know, we've all got that list of things that we're going to get to someday. A virtual assistant will just get them done. And then you don't have to have that on your mind all the time, plugging you up and making you distracted from what you should be doing. It will help you then to increase productivity in your business. You'll be getting more clients, you'll be getting more people in the door because now you have the time to meet with them. And ironically, you reduce costs by hiring a virtual assistant because the work just gets done. And now you're able to earn more money because that person is handling stuff for you. So who do I work for? Right now, I work for 4 nonprofits that all have really wonderful missions, and I really find that work very interesting and fulfilling. I work with 5 or 6 individuals at this point. I have a regular rotating group of people who come in once a month to get something done, or maybe they just drop in once in a while and give me a project that I'll work on for a few hours and then it's done and we all move on. So it's between project work and scheduled hours, but I am working every day. So here are the 5 things that I really focus on doing. Writing and communications. I was an English major, so that comes naturally to me. Design on Canva. I've now made over 1,300 designs on Canva, and I'm a Canva pro. Social media. I love to delve into social media and try to see when we trigger some avalanche of love on social media for you. Marketing 101, and this is really for people who are just getting started with their business and they don't understand how to connect to the people they need to connect to, whether it's doing networking themselves and meeting people and scheduling 101s like we do in this group, or actually putting it into words, what it is they do, and putting it on their website, putting it into LinkedIn. Administrative process improvement is really someone will give me a project to do that is, it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of effort and brains to figure it out. So I'll have a couple of examples of those in a minute. Here's a typical week for me. Create and schedule Facebook posts, write and design a fundraising appeal, overhaul someone's LinkedIn profile, take nonprofit board meeting minutes, create a slideshow and a program for a gala. This is by no means an exhaustive list. I'm very busy most of the time, but this is the type of work that I do for people and for nonprofits. So here's a good example of a client of mine. The Portsmouth Maritime Folk Festival occurred at the end of September. And for 6 weeks prior to their festival, they had me bombarding their social media pages with information. And so I was able to create some really attractive looking posts for them like this one. And you can see a difference when I asked AI to come up with something that they thought would be good for singing shanties. These were the 2 horrific examples that they came up with. Let's take you on a journey with our sea shanties. I don't know. That looks terrifying to me. And sailors' songs, Under the Night Sky, Experience the Magic of the Sea. It's just a little creepy. So AI is wonderful, but sometimes it's best to use a real person. This is something that I brought up for them. I created a nice little bit.ly QSR code for them so that there would be a festival pocket guide that people could access while they were wandering around the festival. And we shared this shortened URL, which got 885 clicks. And they were just blown away by the fact that that was such a simple tool to use and yet so highly effective that people on the ground in Portsmouth, wandering around at all these venues, were able to find out what was going on and where they should go. Here's one of the animated slides that I set up for them, and this was a lot of fun to have some animations to share with them. And we did some of this with a great sense of humor as well. So we were able to reach 13,000 people in this wonderful little campaign, and they were thrilled. And now I'm handling their social media for the whole year. So this is an example of a slideshow that I set up for one of my clients, and flyers and gala programs for another one of my clients. Project plans, just that kind of organizational brain of thinking out a plan to how are we going to put together that annual conference and make it so that we're not doing all the work in the last 2 minutes. This again, the administration and creation of a large scale, timesheet, and then all the explaining that has to go with that and all of the training. I took care of all of that for one of my clients. You can stay organized with custom folder icons. Find a folder that you really use all the time on your desktop. We all have a cluttered desktop. Right-click on the folder, click Properties, Customize, Change Icon, select an icon that makes sense to you. I'm able to find these folders very quickly on my desktop because they stick out. So just select a new icon for a folder today and check out how easy that is to use. So this is how it works with potential clients. We have a 30-minute consultation. We have an agreement signed, 2-hour deposit, and then we get to work. With networking, I have a one-on-one with you on Zoom. We exchange information, look for opportunities, and then we make referrals to one another. It's a vast network that we're in, and NEBA really helps us with that. So you have to, get those one-on-one scheduled, start getting some referrals, start giving referrals. It's a rich place for us. So a lot of you are curious about where I was in Maine. Here's where I was. Here's Portland, Maine down here, and a 45-minute ferry ride later at the very tip of Long Island. That's where I was. And here's my cute little cottage, built in 1906 by my great-grandparents, who had a great deal of foresight, and we really all enjoy that now. So that's it. Contact me at virtualassistantboston.com, or you can send me an email at virtualassistantboston@gmail.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lynn. Great presentation. We really look forward to supporting your business, and what a great business you have. So thank you so much.